Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as the Khmer on Deity difficulty. Let's check the state of affairs at the moment. First off, we do have a barbarian ranger up here that we need to deal with, so let's go ahead and move this guy. Okay, he's actually... Is it really going to take him that long to move up there on the road? That seems a little odd. Maybe I already moved in that direction. Let's go ahead and start moving some guys up there, though, to deal with that guy. What else have we got going on? We do have a barbarian encampment here that we need to deal with. Let's go ahead and just move the crossbowman. Would like to swap that over to a cannon before we send him up there. So, you know what, let's just hold off. I did notice as I was starting up this game, we've got a whole lot of oil by some of these cities. We've got oil there. We've got 2 oil within range of this city, which is amazing. We've got oil 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, not quite 2 within range of this one, but at least 1. We actually have oil within range of our old city, Angkor Wat, which is kind of interesting. 1, 2, 3. We got oil over here. We got so much oil, more oil than we ever would need. There's even oil in this little lake over here, which is fascinating. But yeah, so maybe we could take advantage of some of that and dish that out to some people, trade it out and stuff like that. We'll see what we can do. What else is going on? We have a ridiculous amount of faith. So very, very soon. In fact, actually right now, let's see. Yeah, right now we can start building some artillery. Which probably is a halfway decent idea. I have a feeling this city right here is about to get taken, to be perfectly honest. So I'm not too confident in this city's I mean, we're not at war at the moment, but I think he's about to declare war. I mean, just the number of troops he has sitting right there. I don't think we can build any. Well, we can build some artillery here, but there's no way that artillery is going to be able to hold off this guy. So there's not really much point. And if anything, we'd be better off building like a field cannon or something there if we were going to go that route. But we can start building some artillery and in a few turns some infantry to at least have a little bit of a force to go after somebody. I mean, you get like 4 or 5 artillery and, you know, 3 or 4 frontline units, and you can start doing some pretty decent damage to some people. So it's definitely an idea. I mean, we can come over here and probably take out at least these 2 cities for Poland pretty quickly. Which might be worth it. The other thing we've got to deal with is that John Curtin's about to win the game. So we do have a spy heading over to, where is it? There we go. Heading over to Canberra. So heading over here, which is I think is the only place he has. No, I don't want to talk to you right now. Sorry, dude. I think that's the only place he's got a what am I trying to say? Rocketry thing getting built. I mean, he's got one up here, but it's not the one's building this final thing. It's this one right here. So we got 5 turns to get over there. Whether or not we can actually disrupt that, I don't know. We will find out. And it's possible that if we disrupt that one, he's just going to go to one of these other 2. So we'd have to disrupt them as well. The other alternative is to start thinking about going to war with him. Although he's currently friends with me, so it's not something we can do right away. What other options do we have? I don't know. I do feel like we need to go to war with somebody pretty soon, especially now that we have the artillery. And in a few turns, we'll have the infantry. How far away are we from... So we do have nationalism now, so... And how far away from the armies? Mobilization's up here. So we got a little ways to go, but we can start getting some cores. So if we get a couple artillery pumped out, we can start turning our artillery straight into cores right away. That's probably a really good idea. The other thing we could do is start upgrading some of these guys. Of course, I'd want to get the discount before I did that. How much is this guy to upgrade? 485. So the discount would be 240, which, you know, we could do a couple of those. So in 6 turns, we could swap over to, that's not what I want. I want that. We could swap over to the discounted military stuff, which probably would be a good idea. I can actually do it right now for 200 gold, but we might as well wait a few more turns because then we can start doing stuff with infantry as well at the same time. It all kind of line up together. Alrighty. Well, let's just go ahead and go next turn. We got nothing else to do at the moment anyway. people settle too close. You know what? We will look elsewhere in the future. We're not going to be coming back here anytime soon. Or not selling, I should say, anytime soon. Apologies. We will look elsewhere. I am so sorry. I would like to go after Rome very soon and get some of our stuff back, but yeah, he's really strong right now. We also need... what am I looking for? Probably with some machine guns soon. Have to get some power plants for that. 2 power plants to get the boost to that. Some tanks would be pretty good. Could get that pretty soon. We're never going to extract an artifact, so we might have to just hard research that one. Alright, so you've already got that built. How many charges you got left? You got 2 charges left. I mean, I could just plop down some farms, but I kind of feel like just waiting out until we get to one of these sea tiles. In fact, I'm sure that's probably where they're expanding to right now. Yep, they're expanding over to those fish. It's going to take a while, but we are getting a monument right away. So, you know, let's just hold off. Let's just wait around for a bit. You keep on moving up that direction. Let's go deal with that guy. Did more damage than I actually thought it was going to do. Money intake is not that great at the moment. Nothing like our faith. I mean, we're probably better off just building some artillery with our faith. As opposed to trying to upgrade these guys, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? The only guys worth upgrading would be the Domreys that actually have what I'm trying to say, skills or upgrades already themselves. There's a crossbowman. Don't we have another Domrey over here? Maybe it got killed off. Maybe we just got the one. What about this guy? Do you have any upgrades? You do have one. So yeah, those 2 guys are probably the only ones worth upgrading. And then we can just build a couple artillery to merge with them to make the cores. In fact, I kind of like that. But like I said, 5 more turns until I can do that. So here in a few turns, we'll do a couple of those out here. Merge one with this guy, merge one with that guy. I already have 2 artillery ready to go. These bombards we could just kind of keep around. Maybe not upgrade them yet. But like if I get some boosts or something like that, just kind of keep them at the back of the pack, maybe to defend and stuff like that. That might be not a bad idea. Got holy site prayers coming in, which is fine. As well as another spy, which we're going to send probably right after Canberra as well. Double up on that. Just go ahead and sleep there for a bit. Let's go ahead and blow this guy up a little bit. I'm not going to be able to quite get in range to do anything. Actually, you will. Wait, you won't? How are you not in range? I guess that is a hill. Oh, let's just back you up a little bit then. I don't want to get you like where you can one-shot you or anything. Honestly, 2 more shots from the city and he'd be done for. Alright, let's go ahead and send you over to Canberra as well. I think that is probably in our best interest. And what do we want to build here? We got factory, which would help. Let's see, where's the factory? Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, 1 more tile over, we would have been fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 1 tile away from benefiting all of those cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was ways. Almost within the 9 range, but we don't have any of the city states that can give us that extra boost. Such a weird game. What do we want to build here? That would be nice to get some battleships out, to be perfectly honest. Help support our troops and stuff. It's actually not the worst idea in the world. If we get a couple of those guys out and grouped up, that can help escort some of our other troops and stuff. And do a little bit of bombardment themselves. Stock exchange, although, would be good as well. Yeah, let's do the stock exchange. More money means more things we can buy. And I think that's going to be fine. How come you can't do a battleship? Oh, you don't have a harbor yet. Oh, that's right. That's right. Honestly, then, I don't really want artillery. I don't need a ranger. Field cannons, we can get a few more of those to merge with people, I guess. It's going to take you too long to build those. You know, let's just keep doing the holy site prayers. Effectively, that means you're contributing your production to the rest of us. Sure, it'd be nice if somebody else would go to war with Australia, since we can't at the moment. Alright, alright. You don't like me. Alright, let's blow you up there. And you could move right next to him and shoot him, but possibly do enough damage to do something to him. Oh, this guy can do, though. Perfect. How about you just move up to here and see what's over there? Oh, it is an anti-tank. I figured it would be. He did pillage my district. Really? It'll only take us one turn to repair it. Let's just repair that real quick and we'll go back to the other thing after that. Three more turns on mercantilism, which will enable us to swap some stuff around. Alright, you're denouncing me. I gotcha. I control very little territory. I'm working on it, dude. Give me a chance. Two more turns till we get there. Wow, you actually just put out a mech infantry. Crazy. Well, you've got to run away. Well, in a couple turns we'll be able to upgrade you, so let's just chill for a second. You really don't stand a chance against that guy, but we're going to fortify you anyway. Let's go back to the... Oh, I should have finished that. I thought I was building something else entirely. I did not realize I was building that. I forgot I was actually trying to get a wonder on this game. I never do wonders on Deity games, but I was like, you know what? It's worth a shot. Totally, I would not have wasted that turn on the aqueduct. I was not paying attention. Everything else looks fine. Well, Brazil's completed the moon landing. Kind of need to go in order of who's the most likely to finish space race. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Well, at least we're going to be able to shoot him back a little bit. Not much. Like, basically not at all. Oh, goodness. You've got to be close to finishing this thing. 50-50 chance of disrupting rocketry. Yep, we got to go for it. 9 turns. 50-50 shot. You're gonna have to run away now. That guy's just too strong for you. I'm not sure how far he can run to. Let's just go over here. We will be able to upgrade this guy to an artillery. Wow, they are going crazy.
By a moat.
We did get the Angkor Wat. +1 population, +1 housing.
Protected by 2 stone tigers.
Why not?
So grand and fearsome as to strike terror into the visitor.
So Rome took Angkor Wat and we built another one. I like it.
Many of us take better care of our own, having seen a non-market economy.
+1 movement, starting in friendly territory, some extra gold from trader routes. That's pretty good. And faith, actually, right? Yep. It's actually really good for us. All right, we definitely want to change policies. Let's see. I think we're going to have to lose a little bit of gold because I want to keep the spy thing around. Just put that there. And let's drop in, where is it at? 50% discount. Yep, that looks fine to me. And let's go upgrade a few things, like you, for instance, need to be upgraded. Since you already have a promotion. Maybe that'll help us beat up on that guy a little bit. Plus, maybe get you another promotion. You need to be upgraded. And we need a faith buy a artillery piece to hook up with that guy. Which we cannot do here because it has to be, oh, too many in the same thing. Okay, that's fine. You can do one there. Can we do one over here? No, okay, because there's actually a guy there. Which is fine. Actually, I can move him out. Because I would like him to be close by that guy. So you go and move out. You go ahead and faith buy artillery. So that'll give us a core there. We do need some field cannons. Gotta be careful with our money though. If we get a field cannon here and another one here, since those guys are already promoted, we can get a couple field cannons to group up with them. So you actually go ahead and, oh, you can be promoted too. That would actually be good for us. Do we have any musketmen over here that are like got any promotions? I don't see any. So it's kind of irrelevant. So we can just go ahead and let's go ahead and move you off. You can form a core with somebody? Oh, it's right there. I was like, I thought we had one somewhere. Something else somewhere. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Lower, actually starting to lose money. We'll deal with that shortly. And then we can faith buy a faith buy a field cannon down here. Get a core there. We'll get another one up there soon. Somehow we'll get that guy upgraded as well. Do you have anybody think we could trade anybody? Do have some oil. Start giving away some oil. I don't know. Tomris. Do you want some oil? You would give me, me giving you an extra gold for that. That doesn't make any sense. Would you give me some gold per turn? Would you give me 8 gold per turn? No gold per turn. Okay, would you give me any actual gold? No, you actually wouldn't. You don't want any oil at all. I don't think you have any, or at least it's not showing up there. Maybe you just don't have any to trade. Let's go to America. You don't seem to have any oil either. You would give me coal. You would give me a lot of stuff. It's not the money I was looking for, but wow, that's a lot of stuff. Just for me to give you some oil, which I can get a whole lot of soon. And I'm not really using it right this second. Huh. That is interesting. Let me check something real quick before I say yes. What all is oil used for? Oil is used, does not say. Okay, well, let's come over here. Like, you can make a lot of the stuff that I can do things with. Like, what's, for example, the battleship uses coal, artillery uses nothing, infantry uses nothing. You use coal. Alright, so I don't actually have access to anything currently that uses oil. I think it's airplanes and stuff, maybe. Some of the more modern ships, probably. So in that case, you know what? Since I don't have anything that can use it anyway, let's try somebody else real quick before I decide that for sure. Like Brazil. What would you give me for some oil? Nothing. You're weird. And I don't really want to trade you, but just in case, just because I want to see. What would you give me? Okay, you actually would give me some money. Which I really like a lot. I liked all those luxuries and stuff too, but wow, the money would be really good. You know, let's take the money. Let's take the money. I think that's going to be fine. It's a lot of money. It's going to be alright. She didn't give us where I thought it was going to be, but that's alright. Even with the 20 gold, we are not... Oh, because we were already giving some to John Curtin, apparently? And this is just giving less to John Curtin? Maybe? Seems odd, but that's okay. Alright, research. Well, we definitely need to get some more oil. So going up the oil, the combustion route seems like a really good idea. Anything else we should go for from a military standpoint? I mean, getting up to the AT cruise would be solid. And of course, like I said, the machine guns would be really good. You know, let's go combustion though. Let's get the oil stuff going in. And possibly get us some tanks, which we would need oil for, but then we'll be able to build some. Civics. We want Civic that's actually pretty quick. Which we do have naval stuff back here. It's only 7 turns. We also do colonialism, which gives some something. Can build farms on a grassland. That was actually one that we were going to go after at some point for sure. Build 2 field cannons. We can get this one. It's 18 turns though. You know what? Let's just get the 7-turn one. I think the sooner we get off of the upgrade thingamajigger, the better. We'll upgrade the other stuff later, but for now we got to get off of that. Alright, choose production. I can't believe we actually got a wonder. It's kind of fascinating. Factory up here is 3 production. Where is your factory? Right there. 1, 2, 3. So we'll at least get 2 cities out of that. You know, why not? Let's do your factory. It's going to help a couple cities out. You just go ahead and fortify where you're at. It's going to be fine. You need to get healed back up. And if I could turn you into an infantry, that actually would be really good. Oh, goodness. This guy's pumping out some stuff. Both of you guys are stuck at 5, which is fine. I didn't expect you guys to grow that big anyway. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Next time, we're going to continue building up some more military and merging them together. And I mean, I need to go after war after John Curtin. And next time the friendship thing comes up, we'll probably just ignore it. But we may start off with Poland since they're close by. We can stick a couple artillery right over here and just go to town. So, yeah, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.